Materials have also been produced which support these objectives and help to command the media and other officials of the local and national governments to make decisions regarding these issues. To make the applicability of the model more tangible, there has been a successful exchange of experience and visits to the places where the implementation has existed.
The
main advice I had with training for the new model of e-government is to see in practice all of the advances that computer technology offers to the people. From the point of view of my profession, the main advice came when learning about the various databases and using that experience to make something that can be applied to the community. For us, for example, it was very important the experience in that one can receive a birth certificate in seconds, or one can get license plates for a car at the access points, or a driver's license. For us, that is important, because look, we want to have a city that is in order. The infraction notifications are distributed through the police, and then with the information, we have a database of all the infractions. Once we had the e-government installed, we will be able to find out how many infractions the driver has had, and he will be able to pay the infraction directly in the transnational service centers.
Due to the importance of the conservation, knowledge, and diffusion of the heritage in the cities where the Project IFAP UNESCO is conducted, a documental procedure manual has been developed for the collections of heritage with which the automatization and public access of the legacies of the humanity is facilitated and its integration with the model of electronic government. The manual is a product of the joint effort between all the actors involved in the recollection of the World Heritage information and background related to the three cities which make up the project. As a result, there were workshops held in Cusco, Cartagena, and Quito. They were very enriching experiences because they received all of the support from all of the people who participated, which turned out to be a large number of people. Using all of the experiences and recommendations we collected, we now have the manual of documental procedure. I believe that we will obtain the objective of modernizing the units of information that forms part of the municipalities of these cities. In the educational area, a multimedia CD and guidebook have been developed for the instructor, which, as in this case, of the other resources produced for the project IFAP UNESCO, have been converted from the elaboration of the proposal, the validation by the users in the three cities, and to the final production for the use in school systems.
We begin with the principle that young people are entitled to have rights. By being entitled to have rights, they require to know and understand what this government is doing for their benefit. It brings the municipality and the children closer together, not only in what they do at the educational level, but also what they accomplish throughout their lives.
Bringing the cities closer to new technologies of information and communication to strengthen the participation of the citizens and help cut the inaccessibility to technology form part of another one of the important components that the Project IFAP UNESCO has and has been created with activities in the patrimonial cities where the project is conducted.
It is important
to keep in mind the methodologies which are kept so that they can be used in the model of the country which uses these web pages, and so that they can be used, of course, in particular manner for some municipal administrations.
We propose to be better informed citizens, citizens who use technology, citizens who understand the necessity of participation and the use of technology in function with its necessities. We propose to reach other segments such as the journalists, who are actors in the process of governability, and we also propose to reach the young people, so as to create a source for demand in the future.
The reporters and social commentators have been actors in this process through seminars, workshops, and events. The strengthening of awareness to the access to public information as an example of the transparency of the electronic government and also in the exercise of freedom of expression has been a key element of interaction for the compliance with the responsibilities of the authorities in the local governments. The model of electronic government, which the UNESCO has established in the patrimonial heritage cities, has become visible to the citizens through the implementation of teams designed to facilitate and improve the access to information which the municipalities of these cities offer. These installments are conducted prior to the identification of the most important contexts and possibilities such as identification of physical conditions and strategic locations. The project model of electronic government for the World Heritage Cities has overseen the installation of information access points, which are machines with interactive screens. Through management and supervision by the municipalities, it can be equipped for the use by citizens in order to make any type of payment or obtain documents and certifications with ease, quickness, and transparency.
Nowadays, we have created a platform of services utilizing the latest technology, and these services are available at the access points. This will make it more friendly and easier for the person to consult the services. Obviously, the technology process makes the higher velocity of information, friendliness for the medium of the resources that creates everything that is technology. With the support of UNESCO, 7 new service point machines were installed at the service centers throughout the city. Additionally, in the future, it will be possible to obtain the payments for periodic license recertification through these electronic access points, the cybernariums, and the other centers throughout the city.
Contamos afortunadamente con el apoyo de un organismo multilateral como
Luckily, we have the support of a multilateral organization such as UNESCO. Thanks to them, we were able to acquire some very important resources to help implement the plan e-government in Cartagena, which is no more than a search to bring people closer together to the mayor's office.
This project has its main objective to contribute to the modernization of the state through the development of electronic systems and that offer more information to the public.
The
final objective of this project is not only to offer information to citizens so they can receive it in passive manner, but to motivate them to participate in democratic processes of their city, of their community, and to generate new mechanisms for interaction between the government and the people who favor more transparency and turning over of accounts.
But more than anything, UNESCO has proportioned a model of e-government that is possible, but also it has assured all of the components that they have in a municipal institution, so that the e-government will not only be seen as an improvement for the web, such as using the internet for paperwork, but rather they have a much more global concept of the use of technology in benefit of the citizens, in the transparency of that information, and in the improvement of the quality of life that is necessary in all of the cities of the world.